Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Today we're gonna talk about limiting beliefs. My name is Epaminondas. I'm host here on TNT. And if you want to learn English in practice and improve your English, please come with us. And today we're gonna talk about limiting beliefs. And I have with me Mateus, Walzin, and Daphne to talk about this topic. Walzin, please, could you introduce yourself for us?
Yes. Good morning, guys. My name is Waz, and I live in Pitangui, Minas Gerais. I'm 50 years old. I'm married, have a daughter, have a cat. I'm a full stack developer, and I'm here since the last August to improve my English.
Very good. Thank you so much. Mateus, please.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Matheus. Uh, I'm a data analyst. I'm learning English because for me I need because my the projects which I participate for me it's necessary the learning English for communication and talk the other people about the projects and the writes and reading the vocabularies in English about my area. That's it.
Very good. Daphne, your turn.
Good morning. My name is Daphne. I'm 28 years old. I study psychology. I live in Amsterdam. I'm married. And I'm here to unblock my English and to learn some more each day.
Good, good. And for the people that doesn't know me, my name is Epaminondas Sá from Brasilia, 29 years old. Um, I really appreciate to go to the gym, to camp. I really love to camp, waterfalls, nature, ride a bike. So this is me. And let's start. Let's start this immersion. As I said before, we're gonna talk about limiting beliefs. And let's start for the number one. How would you define a limiting belief? And do you think everyone has them? Um, Wowzing. What do you think?
Oh, it's very difficult to me talk about this question. Difficult to me about this question in Portuguese. In English, is very difficult so much than Portuguese because limiting belief is is very bad. Everybody has this feeling because this is very bad in your life. For example, uh, when you try to a new job, you try to learn a new language. For example, like English, for example, this is um, this eu não sei como é que fala atrapalha, desatrapalha bastante, né? É, limit belief and in your life, and this causes sometimes procrastination, and this is very bad. I don't like it. I don't like my limit beliefs, but I have a lot of limit beliefs, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah. And I agree with you. I think everybody has. Everybody has. But Daphne, you studied psychology and let me know your opinion about the number one.
Yeah, I agree with Welsing. And I would say it's the thoughts that everyone have. Think that you are never able to do something, not the will work, even you try your best, and the most of people have this, but you have to overcome it every day. Because if you listen what your head said to you, you never try and you never can to achieve your goals.
For sure, for sure. I think that we have to filter our thoughts because sometimes it's hard if we believe in everybody that cross our minds, it's a big problem. Mateus, and you, do you agree? What do you think? Everybody has limiting beliefs. How do you define that?
Yes, in my opinion, I see a limited belief as a situation that uh, hinder, hinder a person potential. For example, a person saying that they not good enough. For example, I'm not good in math. I'm not good in science. For me, the mind damage the advance the people when the people there are limiting belief about your life, about your potential, about your capacity. For me, is a situation that the people how can I say, work from not limit your potential, your activities. I think that's it.
Good, good. I agree with you all. And I think everybody has. It's kind of normal and for sure. It's not easy, harmed a lot, but we have to overcome, as like Daphne said. I totally agree. But I wanna know about you, you guys. Can you share a personal example of a limiting beliefs you have experienced in your life? Let me know. Daphne, let me know.
In my case, where I live, there are many native English speakers, and I refuse the invitation to go to their houses because I told myself that I wouldn't be able to communicate in English. And I always feel frustrated because I'm feel a dunk, é burro, burro é dunk? Dump. I don't
Dump,
know.
I think.
Yeah, yeah. This is the belief limitation. Is so sucks.
Yeah, it's so common with a new language, limiting beliefs. In English, it helps a lot, because it's not easy. And normally the people say, "Oh, it's not for me. It's so hard. I'm so old to learn," things like that. So it's so common. Learning a new language is so common. Um, Mateus, and you, do you have some experience about limiting beliefs?
Yes, one experience in the past, I put in my mind, oh, I'm not so good in SQL as a tools about the technology, about the data analysis, the use the extracts the information. And I put this in my mind, oh, I'm not so good in this, I'm not so good in this. And is I'm not in English, I'm not saying English, me atrapalhava em no desenvolvimento when I put this in my mind. And during the years, I say, oh, it's not correct mind about this in this situation because I'm learning these activities and I have potential for learning about this, for execute different projects about this. And during the years, I put my mind this, oh, I'm not so good. And today I'm not mind in this how can I say, in this form, because it's one a situation that people uh, damage your potential. For example, the other example, I'm not uh, learning English, for example. I'm not uh, talents for learning English, for example. I said when the people they definitely talk in your example, and is one of the situation that people put your mind and damage your potential, your capacity. And for me, it's not so good when the people put this situation in your mind and I'm not so good in English, not so good in math. I think that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that. I felt like that when I was learning how to drive and I bought a car and I had a lot, so afraid to drive because oh I'm not a good driver. It's so hard. I have to to take care about everything. So a lot of when you drive, you have a lot of inputs all the time about the traffic, about inside of the car, and so I felt so worried about, and I feel that oh maybe I'm not good doing this. Maybe it's better don't do this, don't drive here. But now I'm okay. I I I I think that I'm a good driver now. So, but sometimes we think bad things about ourselves and limiting beliefs. And if you listen these limiting beliefs, you do nothing in your life because it's hard. Ev Everything that you are learning is hard. So in normally in that point, you have a lot of limiting beliefs. So if you listen you will be in problem. So, but now I'm a good driver and I like driver now. Drive now. Wowzing, let me know your experience about limiting beliefs.
Well, for me, this is the process of learning English. This is a disaster in beginning because during 5 years I started studying grammatic English. I start and some days I stop. I don't learn English. I don't learn English. I start and some days I stop. During 5 years, while I don't put in my mind this English, I will learn talking first place, and after that I learning grammatics. And well, my study in English don't work. And nowadays with immersions, I learn a lot English, and my vocabulary is very poor. I know this. My vocabulary is very poor, but my speaking have a big evolution since last August until today, and my 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 escutar.
Listen,
Listen, listen and understand other people speaking English, and nowadays this is a big progress to me. And grammatic is when the time pass, I learn about grammatic too, and this is very important to me.
yeah, and talking about grammar, I think this is not the best way to learn English because if you focus on grammar, you will worry about, oh, maybe what is first, this or that, and you cannot speak because you are worried about if you will make a mistake or not, if it's right or not. So it's hard. And talking about myself, I have a good book of essential grammar in use. Essential
Oh,
grammar in use. Very good book. Very good book
é
about
Cambridge?
grammar.
Cambridge, pelo menos.
Yeah,
É Cambridge. Ah, ok.
yeah. It's not, but yeah, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Very good book. And to be honest, I read this book maybe one or two pages and just that. And I never use it this book anymore because it's not good. So, but it's important. I know that is important, but nowadays I think that I have a good English, I can communicate, I have a good listen, I can talk, but I don't worry about grammar because I like to read, and while I'm reading, I'm learning grammar and things like that. So I just want to hang out with you guys and talk and relax. And in this mood, I can learn more English and to have more inputs and learn more and more and more important grammar, but I think that's not the best first step to learn. I think this from my perspective, of course, but it's important. And maybe because of that, you are stop it, started, stop it, stop. So it's hard. It's hard. But now you are here and talking English in a good way. So congratulations for this. Everybody answer? I think yes, Daphne, yeah. Okay. So let's keep for number three. What do you think are some of common source of limiting beliefs? Where do these thoughts come from? Why? Where these thoughts come from? What is the source? What do you think about? Um, Daphne, I start from you. Number
Um,
three.
I think it usually happens because we had traumas that we went through in life, or parents who didn't give much validation to their children. And we grow up think what your parents said about us. So depending on the parents, and we had we went in our life, we have a tendency to limit ourselves. I think it's it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think it's so important because, especially family, because the first step when you are a kid and your first inputs in your family, and I think it's so important to have a good family with good beliefs and good culture. So yeah, I think it's a good reason. Well, Zen, do you have the same perspective, different opinion? Let me know what you think about the number three.
Yeah, I agree with Daphne too. This is my case is my parents too, and in my specific case too. I, for example, I live in a small city. A small city have a lot of belief limitations and the people of small city live in slow down. Your life is in slow down, and this is very difficult to live in a small city, and this is uh, cause the delay on your progress of your life and your learning something different to people to people living in my city. This is very difficult to live in a small city because it's
Yeah, I got your point, and I agree. I agree. Normally, when you say something, I don't know, but normally the people around you doesn't believe in you, or oh, it doesn't work, don't try. So normally it happened. Yeah, I got your point. Mateus, and you? What do you think about the number three?
Yes, I think the life experience is one perfect example this about this situation, because the people during your life, there are any situations de you know, in English, uh, traumas, the negative experience, and the people is in your mind, this situation, uh, how can I say, fica gravado na sua cabeça, né? E during the years, during your relationship, this uh, is one situation this when the people uh, don't advance it in your advanced not advanced in your potential, in your some everything in your life, uh, life experience, and when the people comparison with the other people, I think is not so good. For example, whoa, I'm not learning English as Elon Musk, for example, and this comparison to other people is not so good, because the people have your time for learning about everything, about uh, the one talks about your life, and this comparison is not so good, because the people make a passive in your life, and the people not a pessoa não cresce, vamos dizer assim, né? In your skills. I think is one situation that people tem que evitar. Vamos colocar assim, tem que evitar, né? I think that's it.
Very good, very good. I wouldn't say exactly about this. Daphne said about the family. Wellsing said about the family and the environment. You said about the experience, bad experience, and things like that, and comparison. And I totally agree about comparison. I agree with you all. But just to add other point, I work as a personal training, and I see every single day people that has bad expectations or wrong expectations. For example, oh, I want to change my body in 2 or 3 months. It doesn't work. It's not true. You'll be frustrated. And normally, these people really believe that it's possible. And so, but it's not possible. It doesn't work like that. But this guy has a wrong expectation. And when this guy doesn't active that expectation because it's not true, he feel frustrated and maybe, oh, maybe it doesn't work for me, just for other people. And I think especially now because of the social media, we compare ourselves with other people that we don't know. We don't know if the what that people say is true or not, and normally it's not true. Nor so I think this point about comparison is so important because English, for example, oh, learn English in 3 months. Guy, maybe it's possible, but it's not the normal thing.
It's
And
difficult.
if yeah, it's so difficult. Maybe it's possible. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but it's not common. It's totally uncommon. And if you believe in that, you feel frustrated and maybe, oh, it's not for me. And I think expectation and comparison. It's other point about limiting beliefs, especially nowadays because of social media. Guys, let's skip for the number 4. How do limiting beliefs impact your ability to achieve your goals and pursue your dreams? Um, Let me know. You have goals. I think everybody here have goals, and how limiting beliefs impact your ability to improve and to pursue your goals and to achieve your goals. Let me know your experience, your thoughts about this. Uh, Pausing. I'll start from you. Let me know.
Well, I talk about one example of my life. When I when I terminate my high school, everybody says to me, "You are a a poor boy, and you never 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 achieve one graduation. Graduation is for rich persons." And my time of high school, uh, was a true because in small city don't have colleges, and we move for capital, or if you don't have money, you don't have graduation. Yes, but when the time passes, and with government programs like FIES, for example, this is an opportunity to make my graduation. I start my graduation with 14 years, and then 44 years I have my degree, and this is delayed a lot of my degree, because this point, and this is now is I'm a graduation, but my high school time, this is very hard to me.
Yeah, I know. I know it's hard. I totally feel you. And you, Mateus, about the number 4.
Yes. Mm, I think the fear of failure. Limit beliefs often, how can I say, through the fear of failure. If we believe that we're not capable of achieving all our goals, we are more likely to avoid taking risks or facing challenge. And for fear of confirming, uh, how can I say, our own negative belief about ourselves. Uh, is a situation, it's more present in your life, the people, the fear of failure. For example, I have one experience in the past, and when I'm on job with I work, and I have this fear of fail in my job, in my as a professional. But during that time, I'm more relaxed about this, because when the people put your mind the fear, your life not advanced, because the fear acompanha ela during the process. And not so good the situation when the people have a fear, in fear this talk to the other people, fear this fail in your job, fear of failure in your relationship, in any talks about your life, as a situations many common in life, the some people, the fear of failure in your life.
Exactly. I totally agree with you. Daphne, what do you think about the number four?
Yes, I agree to Mateus. It's affect a lot our lives because beliefs in something is your motivation to achieve what you want. If you think you can do it, you don't even try. So, because it is very important to take care of your mental health to achieve happiness and success in all areas of your life.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Everything starts in your mind. If you are not okay with your mind, maybe it's hard to achieve a goal uh, and things that you want in life. So I totally agree with you. Guys, number five. Have you ever challenged or overcome a limiting beliefs? If so, how did you do it? Let me know about your life if you overcome some limiting beliefs, inactive your goal, or even challenge that belief. So let me know. Mateus, let me know.
Well, in my life, I'm not remember the situation, but I I challenged one time when I'm not, how can I say, when I see, oh, I'm not so good in learning English, for example, and I don't know in English, me esforcei para aprender, and as a situation that I'm challenged, I'm challenging in this about this the beliefs because in the past I mind, whoa, I'm not learning English everything. I'm not start learning English the other people. I put my mind in the past, but today I'm not. No, I have capacity of learning the other language, the other English. And when I put my mind this idea, I'm challenging this situation because in the past not this the minds this the minds about this as a when I have a capacity for learning the other language, for example. But limit belief, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Uh, stay in this situation. I remember of this in the past, the question of English, but the limits the belief. No, no, I don't have this experience in this time in my life. That's it.
Okay, good, good. Thank you so much for sharing. Well, and you, let me know.
Well, my case is my process of learning English is my process is divided in two parts. Before talking and after talking. As this is talking explode my mind and before talking this I think this is impossible to me. Learn English is possible to me, but after this I I believe in. I will try. I will get my proficiency in English, and this is possible. And my mind now have one phrase. Uh, Learning English is possible. I never think about this before talking.
Very good. Very good. I'm happy because of that because I'm here and I think like this because as you said about the university, about degree, I had limiting beliefs about English because in my mind, I was a poor guy. Now I have a better condition, but in the past I was a so it was so hard to learn English, and in my mind, oh, I have to spend a lot of money, maybe to travel abroad to learn English, and English is not easy to learn, it's hard and maybe impossible for me, things like that. And after talk with some people, some friends that learn English, I know people that learn English through games, playing games, watching series and things like that. So I think, oh, maybe I can. Why not? And I started learning English using apps like Duolingo, things like that, flashcards. And after I started with some simple books, books for kids and things like that, and improving. And after I I saw about TNT and I joined, and it changed my life about English, my vision about English because I totally agree too. So I could talk more and more and participate in immersion every single day and improving. And now I'm host here and I'm talking with you all in English. So it's important to challenge some limiting beliefs. And I'm happy because you do it. Daphne, let me know your experience about.
Yeah, in my case, I'm trying to talk more English, even though my head's telling me that my English isn't good, that my accent is strong and slowly, because I think the life is short and we need to try our best and avoid worrying so much about what others think about us and to try break beliefs limitation inside us is it is very important. Try to broke these limiting beliefs in our head.
Yeah, for sure. You said about family, and family is connected, traumas and things like that is connected to limited beliefs. And I will start from you about the number six. In what ways do you think society or culture reinforce certain limiting beliefs? Let me know your perspective about Daphne, please.
Yeah, sure. Since we are kids, we listening that our education is weak and we believe in it, and sometimes we think that we are not able to learn some things or we going to achieve good works. Yeah, it's so sad because sometimes we even try to do something because we believe that we want to achieve something because we are born in Brazil or many other things that we had listening about us.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. And after I will share some experience for me. Wow, Zen, let me know what do you think about the number six.
Well, I can talk about, for example, limit beliefs about around 10 years ago, for example, everybody says women don't play soccer. Nowadays, have a lot of team of women play soccer, and women play soccer is sometimes is very better than men play soccer, and I have the limit beliefs nowadays are broken, but the society have a lot of limit beliefs about sexism, about racism. Uh, uh, some days ago, I see one video when a black guy in my state in Belo Horizonte, a black guy is a doctor, and he lives in a, a big house and house of rich, and he says when he comes in your house, other people ask question here. You works in this house, and he says, "No, I live in his house." And the other people, "Oh, you're living in his house because a black guy." But is very difficult. This limits beliefs and no world, no Brazil, in the world. Every country have this type of culture about sexism, about religion, about racism, but it's very difficult nowadays.
Yeah, I saw the video, so I know, I know. Matheus, and you, what do you think? You're muted.
I am muted. uh, I think the media and entertainment. The media and entertainment often portray irrealística, unrealistic standards of success, beautiful and happiness, which can lead people, how can I say, to develop a limiting belief in about themselves. By comparison, their lives, uh, the lives with the idealist representation in the media. Uh, is a when it's a similar one the same question. I think the question 2 or 3, when the people comparison in your life with the other people, and it's not so good this comparison because é, I'm not a comparação até um pouquinho injusta, né? When the people comparison other people, when the people that are in the other time in your life, I think is the people have your time in your life, your time for learning, your time for talk about everything, for work, the when a big company, for example, and the media and entertainment puts in your programs the people talk, and the people when they watch the situation, the people put your mind, oh, I mean comparisons is the other people. It's not so good this when the people stay in this situation, this comparison this life the other people, and the media entertainment have a very influence in this society about this.
For sure. I totally agree with you. I share some experience from my mother. My mother watched a lot of uh, uh I don't know, but news on the TV about violence and deaths and things like that. So and she was so afraid because she saw every single day bad things happening and crimes and things like that. So she was so afraid. And I'll talk to her to doesn't want this kind of program. And after this, she was better, feeling better. And because the kind of program set some standards in your mind and make you think that you the world is totally bad and disturb your vision about the life. So it's important. I agree with you. I think we have to filter every information that we have. We have to filter. I think this is the most important thing. Um, we don't have too much time. Let me see some question here. Number nine. Number nine. Let's skip for the number nine. Do you think it's possible to completely eliminate all limited beliefs, or are they a nature part of being human? Daphne, what do you think? It's possible or not? Let me know what you think about.
I think they are a nature part of being human. You need to overcome these negative thoughts every day, and avoid negative companies that put you down, and work hard uh, for what you want. Because anyone born with two brains, and if you want achieve something, you can achieve to do.
Thank you, Daphne. And I totally agree about other people around us, some input that we have. So it's important to select people. So because sometimes it's hard. It's so hard. Mateus, and you, what do you think about the number nine?
I think it's difficult eliminate the in your life this situation, but it's possible the people uh how can I say in English? Mudar your minds about this. Eliminates not I think it's very, very difficult. You eliminate the mind the any people this the belief. I think it's very, very difficult. In this moment, it's very, very difficult. But the people change. I think the people, it's possible the people change your minds about this. The people work in your mind, talk the other people about this for changing in these talks. But eliminate, I think it's very difficult in your society.
Yeah, and our society set some points. It's like Walton said, the guy live in a small city, and some people think like 20 years ago and other reality. And it's hard because you are so close to other people, and these people are inputting in you, in your mind, some thoughts that doesn't make sense, but that's your reality. So I think it's hard. It's hard. But let me know, Wowsing, what do you think about the number nine?
Yeah, I think my environment, I guess, this is impossible. Completely eliminate is impossible in my city, for example. But I see one decrease in the limited beliefs, and I see decrease, but eliminate all is never possible. In my case, no.
Yeah, yeah, it's hard. And do you have some strategies or techniques to overcome limiting beliefs or challenge limiting beliefs? do you have was in some strategy or things like that, techniques that, oh, maybe this is a limiting beliefs and now what I do? You have or no?
Well, I use and this time, for example, the technology helps a lot. Everything you get with technology nowadays is. Uh, I see. I live in a small city, but for example, I work in home office for company in the other side of my other side of country and then sometimes I try to work a job in companies in United States or in Europe, for example.
Good, good to have contact with other people with other mind, other perspective. Good. Daphne, do you have some techniques or strategies to face limiting beliefs?
Yes, I try to remember me that the thoughts are just in thoughts, they are not facts. And ask myself a lot of questions like why am I scared? I don't know, why I can do it. These ways I can bring my restlessness come back.
Yeah, good. Good tip. Questionate the thoughts. And thoughts is just that. So I really like it, this sentence. Mateus, let me know. Do you have some technique or methods to face limiting beliefs? And you are muted.
Yes, I have my technique is I'm not, how can I say, uh, I'm not mais when I'm not mais, uh, that's not possible uh, make learning about topics and they talk the other people about the situation. I'm not learning. I'm not watching when the people puts in your video, in your TV, ao contrário disso, né? And when I stay in this situation, I'm talking the other people, the people crossing me about this, and I read the books, I read the about these topics because when the people not reads about everything, the people see, whoa, it's called this, and I'm not have capacity for make one job, for example. And when I stay in this situation, I read the PN, the N fonts, this learning, and the talk to the other people about this when I stay in this situation.
Good. Very good and important to talk with other people to think about. It's important. Guys, our time is running out, so I paste here the form. Please click in the link. Let me know what you think about this immersion. It's totally anonymous, as we are know. And if you want to suggest some topics, it's important for me because I'm not too much creative. So if you have some thoughts about topics, feel free to suggest. So guys, that's all for today. See ya, and let's break these limiting beliefs. See ya. Take care. Bye.
Bye bye, people.